Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining in. Today we're just going to be talking about how AI drives product discovery, improves user experience, and conversion rates. My name is Colin Body. I'm the VP of e-commerce growth over here at the Commerce Shop, and I'm joined by Karthik Kalamathu, the CTO at Conversion Box, where he spearheads the tech innovations. So the agenda for today, we're going to be talking about e-commerce product discovery challenges, the methods of product discovery in e-commerce stores, some AI solutions for e-commerce product discovery, smart search features and tools, and then we're going to show some real-world examples and some success stories. And just a little backstory of where AI is now in the last few years. So in 2022, there was a 35% adoption rate for AI in e-commerce. Last year, we were at 40%. This year, we're at 47%. And looking forward, 70% of e-commerce companies believe that adopting AI product discovery is going to be essential in enhancing customer experiences and driving their business growth. So just something to think about moving forward. And I guess with that, I'll push it over to Karthik.
Thanks, Colin. So, hi, hello everyone. This is Karthik. I'm the solution architect as well as the CTO from Conversion Box and Commerce Shop. And this webinar is being recorded, so we will be sharing the recording link after the webinar is done. We'll also be providing you with the recording links, the presentation, also free trial on Conversion Box at the end of the call. I will share those details to you. And during the webinar, if you have any questions, you can put it on the chat. We have muted everyone for the webinar, so you can put it on the chat if you have any questions. Okay. So let's get started here. So the first thing, what we are been as e-commerce, we have been in the e-commerce industry, focused on the growth aspects of e-commerce websites. We have been doing like conversion rate improvements, marketing for our clients. So based on the data that we have curated across these years with our clients and customers, we found the major issue on conversions was happening on an e-commerce store is primarily focused on the product discovery process. So customers have first we'll address what are the top challenges that a customer faces when he goes to an e-commerce store from the product discovery aspects. So from the buyer's perspective, right? So if you're running a B2C store or direct to consumer website, e-commerce store, or if you're running a B2B kind of a e-commerce website, the first thing is like how clearly you differentiate your collections and give a good product choices for your customers. So when you have like lots of products, like overwhelming product choices can lead to decision fatigue. So when presented with too many similar products, customers may struggle to make a choice. So that's one a reason we have seen, like how we present the product to the customer based on their interest. And the second thing is inconsistent shopping experience. So the inventory you manage or the way you display the content for the product discovery on the website should be consistent across the different channels. Like for example, we have came across situations where a customer has found a product on a desktop device, but when he was trying to search the same product on mobile, he couldn't find the right product. So the product discovery process should be seamless and consistent across different channels that you're selling. The next thing is the most important thing is finding the relevant products. So as a customer, I have my own choices. So there is a way I should express my choice on the website and select the relevant product for based on my requirements. So the website should have provisions to do that. Okay. And according to studies, right, most of the product discovery, like 40 to 60% of the product discovery happens in e-commerce stores, mainly through their product search. So the search is a key aspect in doing the product discovery. And when you have a search which is not throwing the correct results, you might end up having an unhappy customers, or you might have having a customer who is like, bouncing out of the website. So we have to make sure the website search results are more optimized, indexed properly, and we are giving them the best, correct kind of search results based on the keywords they type in. Okay. And as the era is moving more towards AI, personalization is a must. We cannot, avoid doing personalized engagement or content to the customers. So going forward, we have to offer contents or products or shopping experience based on the customers' behaviors and buying patterns. So personalization is a key from the conversion standpoint. And also, when you do personalization, we have to give recommendations, more relevant recommendations there, rather than, statically linking recommendations which are not even relevant for what the customer is buying. So we have to create more predictable recommendations rather than giving random recommendations to the customers. So these are some key, I'm sorry, challenges a customer might have or currently facing during the product discovery process. So, from the business perspective, what it ends is when a customer is not happy or is not able to find the right product, obviously it increase the, they would, go up to the cart, they're still not satisfied with the selection they made. So the abandoned cart rates increases. And the second thing is managing inventory is also will become cumbersome from the business perspective, because the inventory you have to meet with the customer demand. So without overstocking or yeah, or poor demand forecasting, so if you keep the stock levels, that kind of causes issues. So we have to make sure we create proper efficient inventory management solutions. Okay. And now also from the e-commerce businesses, when you have like, unhappy customers, or people are not doing product discovery properly, it will, like, they might end up buying a wrong product. And once they once they realize it's wrong, they're going to do returns. So lots of manual and time consuming tasks will happen in this process. And obviously it will decrease your conversion rates, and you will not be able to predict the correct customer behaviors. Like, if people are buying randomly, or if even a good customer you might have brought into the website, but they might end up abandoning your carts. So you are, though you have the right product, and also the customer is is the right choice of customers that you have brought in, but still they might end up abandoning your cart. So you will not be able to predict the customer behaviors properly. And during these kind of patterns, you will not be able to segment even the customers properly. So all these things would cause, if you're not giving an effective product discovery process on the e-commerce sites. Okay. So I mean, if you have any questions, as I said, you can put it on the chat. So these are the common, customer. We have just talked about the issues the buyers are right now facing on an e-commerce store, and because of that, the impacts that are creating to any e-commerce businesses. Okay. Next, to overcome these issues, we will talk about the different methods a customer can do product discovery process in an e-commerce store. We have separated them into two broader categories. Like, one is B2C or D2C, like business to consumers or direct to consumer e-commerce stores. So in a common world where you have a direct to consumer kind of a e-commerce store, people, these are the key areas. Like, people will do the product discovery. The first thing is search. As I said earlier, like 40 to 60% of product discovery process happens through the search window. So people will be using the search uh, more often. It's a critical tool for customers who know what they are looking for and want to find it quickly. Okay. And the second best thing is the category and menu navigation. So if you organize products into proper logical groupings, making it easier for customers to browse and discover the items of their interest, we have seen a well-designed navigation as will be leading to a better product choice for the customers. The customers will be able to do a quick product discovery if you have a well-defined category and menu navigation. The third important thing we can interact with the customers on the product discovery process is providing personalized product recommendations. So based on customers' past behavior, preferences, or demographics, we can create separate sections on the home page, landing pages, product pages, or even during the checkout process. We can create more personalized product recommendations. Okay. The fourth point is this is something that we would highly recommend putting it on the landing pages or the home page, featuring or highlighting trending products, showcasing the popular or any other new items that might interest the customers. Okay, so this can be based on the overall sales that you do, seasonal trends, or even like emerging popular categories that you have seen it from other competitions. So we highly recommend having those kind of sections where customers can do product discoveries much faster. Okay. The other thing that we would generally adopt to all our customers is increase your social proof elements on the website, like customer reviews, ratings, testimonials, and user-generated contents have more values, even from the SEO standpoint, and it provides more credibility and assurance to potential buyers. Okay, so these elements help customers make informed decision by seeing the previous customers or experienced buyers on your website. Okay, and like promotions or banners are quite common on the product discovery process, highlighting special offers, discounts, or any new product launches. So these things have to be strategically placed on the website to catch the eyes of the customers to explore and make a purchase. Okay. And we also found interactive quizzes. This is now being adopted in many websites, and we have seen that it is definitely helps in improving the conversion rates. Like it helps the customer in their buying process. It gives them a feel as we are guiding them through a series of questions to help them discover the products but that might best meet their needs or preferences. Okay. So the challenge here is like what kind of questions we need to frame, and the associated collections that goes behind the questions. So it's a tough challenge when we have seen with our customers as well. Like, but what we always explain to the customers is our clients is like we have to think in the shoes of the customers. If you are a customer and if you go to e-commerce store for buying a specific product, what kind of questions that you might have, we have to frame the questions in that particular fashion. Okay, there are lots of tools available, so we'll be discussing those tools at the end of the session, but these are like vital product discovery features or tools that will help you boost your conversions. Okay, and also chatbots are always there on an e-commerce store. Like earlier, you need to have a actual person answering questions. You still need that, but there are more AI-based chatbots or virtual assistants are available where you can feed them with your product data, your all the FAQs the customers might have, or other informations that might even data sheets in kind of B2B kind of websites. So all those kind of things can be fed into it, and it kind of matures itself through the questions that it receives, and it can give more informed answers to the customers to make the right product discovery choices. Okay, so these are for if you are running a B2C or D2C e-commerce store, and if customers are struggling in the product discovery process, you can evaluate your website whether you have any of these features, or if you want, you can try improving by adding these features on the e-commerce stores. Okay, I'll move on to the next slide. So The next slide typically talks the same kind of tool set, but in terms of a B2B e-commerce store. Like if you're doing a business to business kind of a e-commerce sales rather to directly to consumers, there are other ways of product discovery B2B audiences do. So you need to have more advanced search and filters. So B2B customers are more knowledgeable and they often know what they need, and they search for products using detailed criterias. So advanced search functionality with proper filtering with various attributes such as specifications, pricing, availability, compatibility, that will definitely help improve the search aspects. Even like we have seen part number searches, those kind of searches are complex queries, technical terms can be added into the search criteria. And the next thing is when it comes to the B2B e-commerce platforms, we also the important thing is the product catalog navigations, because each industry have their own specific standards. So we have to make sure that based on the product that you sell, you're adopting to the industry standards to the to the product catalog. You're applying that. Okay, so that you could segment the navigation by industry verticals, product applications, or compliance standards relevant to the specific industry that you are selling the products. Okay. And obviously, like B2B customers are more customer, audiences who come to the websites again and again, like returning percentage will be more. So we have to save the previous purchase in the history, and we have to give them like tools like quick ordering, reordering, so that they can make orders just, editing the counts and make a quick purchase. Okay. And product comparison tools are real good, like based on the kind of products that you sell. It's not a must for every product, but it's required for certain products where you have like two sets of products, varies in specifications. So we highly recommend comparison tools being added onto the website. Okay. And for complex B2B products, data sheets are essential, which has more technical information, specifications, and guidelines, using guidelines. And also this is a critical factor for B2B buyers because they will read through the data sheets, understand not only the product, the installation, the services being offered after the product purchase. So the data sheets are valid things. B2B customers spend more time there. So we highly recommend having effective data sheets and also presenting them in a way that is easily accessible. Okay. And depending upon the nature of a business, request for quote functionalities, allows B2B customers to request customized pricing or quotes for bulk orders. So this is specifically important for large purchases or large transactions. Okay. And other industry specific tools can be adopted, like for example, certain products require some kind of calculations, like how much unit I need to buy. So I need to have tools that help me to based on the specifications I provided, if you could tell them like how much, or like what is the quantity they need to buy. Those kind of things will definitely help the buying process much more intuitive. Okay. So these are some of the product discovery recommendations that we can adopt or add it to e-commerce stores if you're selling a B2B businesses. Now we have talked about all the major issues and the different options that product discovery can be done on e-commerce stores. Let's discuss more about AI now. So, like what AI solutions are offering for product discovery in the current market trend, which are already being adopted to many e-commerce sites. So we'll discuss some of the top AI solutions here. Okay. So the first thing is for customer behavioral analysis, AIs are helping a lot. Recently, like we have seen lots of bot attacks happening across websites, and lots of bot crawlers crawl the website. It just shows you that your traffic has been improved, but it's not actual customer traffic, it is bot traffic. So AI offers solutions where there are lots of algorithms which analyze patterns of user behaviors to differentiate them between genuine customers and bots. And this includes, for example, it monitors the speed, the rhythm of actions, like such as clicking, scrolling, typing. It just looks into all those data. It also measures the engagement the customer is doing, like the time they spent on a page, the interaction with the content, like for example watching a video, reading a text, and the depth of navigation they scroll through the website. All these are analyzed, and if they are quite you know systematic, and it determines it is a bot, because humans generally don't have a systematic pattern. They just do based on their a date, like the way they browse is completely different from a bot being browsing the website. Bots follow more algorithms and patterns, so it can be easily traced. So AI kind of analyzes all these options and differentiates the bot traffic and the actual human traffic. Okay. And like all the movements, like mouse movements, gestures, touchscreen inputs, everything will be can be kind of analyzed through these AI driven tools. And also, like current user behaviors against established baselines. So it compares those things, and it kinds of gives the results. And you can also see IP session profiling. Basically what bots will do is they will always don't come from the same IP addresses. They most often use proxies, and they rotate the IP addresses. So even this AI bots are smart enough. They calculate based on the IP addresses. They can differentiate genuine users and bot attacks. Okay, so this is very vital in understanding and or doing a proper customer behavioral analysis. Okay. And the next aspect is we also seen like how like the bots we now we have differentiated between a bot and a customer. Now with the actual customer data, there are lots of AI tools that helps understand your customer, tracking the user actions across the shopping journey, their browsing history, their click patterns, the time they spend on product pages, with various elements, and they give more data to identify individual preferences or patterns across the website. Tools like heat maps, tools like lots of tools like monitored A/B testing tools can be used for behavior analysis testing. Okay, and we can also use this data and personalize the website and make it dynamically adjust based on the shopping experience, that based on the way the customer interacts with the site. We can dynamically adjust the content, like the product recommendations or the content we can dynamically change depending upon the customer patterns or behaviors on the website. Okay, you can also, there are tools, AI tools that also predicts the future customer buying patterns. What kind of products people might end up buying, like in 6 months time or 1 year time, so that you can stock your inventories or do proper planning for futures. Okay, and also, like in the traditional e-commerce world, we do customer segmentation based on rules. Okay, but AI driven technologies are creating more dynamic segmentations of customers. So this involves having real time data and behaviors. These segments are often changing, these segmentations are often changes. It creates multiple segmenting patterns, and it curates customers and move them into different segments. Every time the customer, the data changes, the customer information gets changes. It's not always static and fixed like what we do traditionally in a e-commerce store. Okay, and the product discovery process, which is the primary goal here on today's webinar. So definitely AI is playing a major role in finding the right products based on the previous searches of other customers, and based on this customer behavior and preferences. We can enhance the product discovery process for the through all these AI tools for the end users. Also, like creating dynamic profiles will also help on the giving them the better recommendations. Any questions from anyone? Right, I'll move on. Like we talked about, from the product discovery standpoint, right? So where are the ways, what are the ways we can do? Like, we can give them real-time suggestions, such as like users is typing their queries, uh, like, even in terms of natural language processing, they doesn't need to put in the actual keyword. They can type in like how they do the search on Google search pages, like what would be the best outdoor kind of a some product they wanted to search. They can just type in the same query they put in search in a Google. The similar queries can be typed in, but it will end up showing the right relevant product based on the search results. We can incorporate more natural NLP based searches, personalized recommendations based on browsing history and other past purchase patterns and from other customers as well. And then the most common issue that we have seen the search criteria or search tools have is like they don't do proper synonym or misspelling recognition. So customers have to put in the type keyword or the type correct spelling. Even a change in that might end up showing no products for not a relevant product for the particular customer search. So we have to make sure all these things are properly adopted. And modern websites also introduce visual search integration, where like you can take a image and you can take a picture on your mobile phone and just upload on that search window, and it just recognize the images and pull all the products relevant to that particular image and show in the search results. Okay, and faceted search is basically like how you use multiple filters such as brand, price, color, size, and other attributes, and how you can effectively bring these filters and make easy for the customers on the search window itself to apply them, so that their the products that they are getting from the search is more related or more based on their criteria they're looking for. Okay. So all these are more AI-driven predictive search tools are offering these days. We'll discuss about some of those tools at the end of the slides. Um, and finally, like when you have all this AI helping you on the customers on the product discovery process, along with other customer behavioral analysis and everything, the most important thing is like how you are planning to use the data, like whether it's providing you proper insights to do future kind of predictions or changes to the website. Okay, so like the behavioral insights, right? So like analyzing the customer actions through all the different channels like websites, your mobile app, their browsing patterns, click-through rates, the time spent on pages, cart additions, abandoned cart rates. Based on all these behaviors, it gives us like there are tools that gives you more detailed insights on where to place the products, on which page you have to put the right products, or where you have to do proper upselling, where you have to do proper cross selling, or like some of the products are not like if they are not doing well, whether you need to take out from the website. So it gives all those kind of insights to you. Okay, and also it gives you insights about the customer base and helps them like whom to target and whom to not to target when you do like marketings. So that like a strategic approach to crafting specific marketing messages. So it will help you understand your right audiences and segment them so that you can target more specific audiences for your business. Okay. And all these AI tools also provide predictive analytics. So basically, not just it's going to help you on the current conversion of the website. It also gives you data for your future planning. Like what kind of products that you need to give more focus upon, what kind of customers you need to give more focus upon, where you have to put your marketing spend, and what kind of changes that you need to do in specific times of the year to get the best out of the conversions from the website. Okay. And again, on the marketing side, it helps you helps you understand the right audiences so that you can create uh, more tailored, customer specific, marketing campaigns. Okay, not just marketing campaigns. Even on the website, you can create like dynamic content that changes according to the personalization or behaviors of the customers. Okay, I'm sorry. 1 minute. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So, any questions so far? The next, we are going to talk about some of the top tools and features that, like, what are the smart search features and tools that you need to have. Like, for example, faceted search. When you are selecting a predictive search, these are some common features that you need to look for. Like faceted search, as I explained earlier, should be able to, or the customer should be able to apply filters on various attributes allowed on the website, so that customers can filter the products much easier. And on the search, it should provide real-time search term predictions. When, for example, when such a customer types in a keyword on the on the search bar, it should predict the next letters or words the customers might type in, and it should show them as like recommendations. Okay, auto spell correction should be there on predictive search engines, and synonyms, like basically in a predictive search, it recognizes different words or phrases that means the same thing. Okay, for example, laptop, computer, notebook, all the same thing, right? So if someone types in laptop, it also throws on, if someone types in computer, it also shows them laptop. Okay, so similar synonyms. And personalization, again, like the predictive search should be personalized based on customer behaviors, current customer behavior and previous customer behavior patterns. And the predictive search should also provide with proper search analytics, so that you can analyze the data and take appropriate action. Okay, to reduce so that you can improve your conversion rates as well as reduce your abandoned carts. Again, visual search might not be relevant for every website. So if it is applicable, you can, when you select a predictive search, you can also make sure whether that predictive search has visual search and whether that will be good for your business. Okay, and voice search, similar to visual search, we can you can also do voice search. Cross-sell, upsell features are definite on a predictive search, so that it suggests additional or higher valued products related to the user search query. Okay, these recommendations are often based on complementary items or upgraded versions of the same product or searched products. Okay, and product recommendations, the predictive search should be capable of doing um, proper product recommendations based on the search query or the browsing history and preference of the customers. Okay, and we should also promotional banners can also be included on the predictive search. And the most important thing is query categorization. So query categorization involves automatically categorizing the search queries into predefined categories, such as if many people are searching for a specific brand, so the predictive search should be capable of categorizing the query under a particular brand, or a product type, or a search, or a customer intent, or a research the customer is doing. So it has to categorize the search, and based on that, it should provide in data saying that, hey, people are mostly searching not just on this product. They're, people, the keywords are around this categorization is more. So you have to give more focus to those kind of products on your page, on your website. Okay, and also it has to provide rankings to the query, the order of search results in real time, like what is being highly searched, what is being least searched. So it has to dynamically give rankings based on the search query, also based on the relevance, popularity, and everything. Excuse me. Obviously, the predictive search should have a proper kind of analytics and reporting, and AI enablement will give you more, future predictions, or more, AI-driven insights as well. Okay. And the other features that we would highly recommend is like this predictive search should be mobile friendly. It should have integration capabilities with the top e-commerce platforms. It should be fast and scalable. It should have a customizable design. It should blend within your current design. And multi-language support should be there, and it should have like API access so that if even direct integration is not possible with any outside channels, it should be, but we can still use the APIs to interact with those systems. So all these are a must watch when you select a predictive search for your e-commerce site. Okay. These are some of the top, predictive search engines available in the market. Starting with Conversion Box, this platform offers a comprehensive suite of e-commerce tools, including predictive search, quizzes, product recommendations, and email marketing as well. And even performance optimization, like always keeping your website up and to matching Google's uh, page speed insights tools kind of search rankings, sorry, page performance rankings. And then the other one is Algolia, which is often considered as an industry leader. Algolia is a highly scalable and advanced features like instant search, personalized recommendations, and it also provides robust analytics. And Fast Simon is known for its ease of use, and it also offers similar like predictive search merchandising, and also it includes A/B testing capabilities as well. And SearchSpring, again, it's another search engine. It offers most of the key predictive search functionalities. Searchanize is highly used for Shopify websites, and it is focused on merchandising and personalization. Okay, and these are some direct head-to-head comparison of those features of the top 5 predictive search tools that we have in the market. Any questions so far? Sounds good. So these are some important case studies we came across for the purpose of we didn't put the names because from credibility issues they are there. So like one of the retail giants have used effective predictive personalized recommendations. So which officially announced they have improved their conversion rates. I mean, after doing a personalized recommendation, they have achieved 30% increase in the conversion rates. And and also like another one is online marketplace upselling engine, and based having a they usually add a low upsell and cross sell success rates, and they deployed AI to identify optimal upselling opportunities and personalized offers. These tools boosted their conversion rate by 25%. And this is one of our customers who is in the fashion industry, who were struggling like with high bounce rates and abandoned carts. We used Conversion Box and also other tools to enable AI to predict customer preferences and personalize their product displays. And it reduced their abandoned cart by 22% and improved their overall conversion by 18%. So there are lots of other case studies also there in our websites directly to our customers as well. You can refer to. Any questions here so far? That concludes the webinar. If you have any questions, you can send the questions to Colin at thecommerceshop.com or Suren at conversionbox.io. Colin?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks for joining in. I think we've got we've got a promo code here for a free CRO audit and a 2-month trial for Conversion Box. So just send us a message and mention the promo code, and we can get started.
So anyone interested, you can send us email so we can directly add the conversion box into your tools as a 2 months trial. We can also help you on the conversion side. We can do audit and give our feedbacks as well. It's a complimentary audit. Okay. Sounds good. Thanks everyone for joining. Meet you again in another webinar.
Thanks, everyone.